What's your favorite? This is going to sound ridiculous, and I didn't set either of you up for this. Do you have a favorite hot dog moment on this show? Because as I started to catalog it this morning in my head, I realized we have so many hot dog moments on this show. It's borderline ridiculous.
Yes.
But is there anything that jumps out at you?
It's crazy to say, but Solana at some place on some road trip.
That's the one.
Them greasy ass hot dogs.
That's the one. That's the one that I was thinking of this morning that I had forgotten about. Ruthie Polinsky sent them for Wieners. What was the name of the place?
Olneyville, New York System.
Olneyville, New York System.
Terrible.
Because Solana was traveling with the Dolphins.
How could I forget?
Each place that he would go to, it was, okay, what's the famous, restaurant or food in this area? And, he went to Chicago and he got deep dish pizza, and he went to Cincinnati and he got the Skyline chili. So Ruthie Polinsky, who's now working in Chicago, by the way, but she was at, NBC6 down here?
Yeah.
Ruthie Polinsky, before she worked here as a sportscaster, had worked in the New England area.
Providence, to be exact.
And so we brought her on and we asked her, where should Solana go? Because you were staying in Providence? Yeah, you were staying in Providence.
Right. The team stays in Providence.
And so where should he go to get a taste of what the locals, are eating? And she says, there's a place called Olneyville, and they're known for their hot dogs, but they're not called hot dogs. They're called Wieners.
Yep.
You order them as Wieners. They're on the menu as Wieners. And I remember, and you had to get a coffee milk.
Coffee milk.
This was the strangest food assignment that when you said it, it's what I thought of, because I love the Ira Winderman interviewing Kobayashi, and it wasn't for hot dogs, and we've had George Shea on and Badlands Booker.
That was number 2.
Yeah.
One of the time George Shea was rapping or something.
I mean, just such good stuff regarding hot dogs. But this field trip that Solana went on, I still have pictures on my phone. I imagine you have pictures etched in your memory. She sends them to this place. And I remember you texting me. So you probably got there. What was it? A Sunday game? You probably got there on a Saturday night.
I think I went after the game on Sunday.
Is that what it was? Because I know it was at night. I remember him texting me.
Late
and
at night.
Sending me pictures of these Wieners on this griddle. But the griddle has a half inch of grease on it. You remember? And so it almost had like a crust on it, like a casing.
It was a casing. It almost seemed like the dogs or the Wieners would come in like very long, so they would just chop them. Like a traditional hot dog has like the twisted ends. They would just chop them up.
Right, because they were flat ends.
Yeah, and the guy that was serving me was wearing like one of those white tank top shirts, and he had the cigarette in his ear.
Right. I mean,
he had no patience for me.
Yeah, this was Mel's Diner.
The counter I sat down at the counter, and it was all dirty. And, I kind of sat there, didn't put anything on the counter, expecting them to come and just clean it really quickly. That never transpired. I quickly realized Ruthie Polinsky, she pulled a fast one on me that entire weekend because, Hawk, I had even asked her for Saturday night, send me some Italian recommendations. Providence, very well known for their Italian restaurants, very rich Italian culture. And she sent me to a place that I took, like the Dolphins crew that I traveled with. And then I'm looking on her Instagram and she's at like some super fancy bougie Italian restaurant. Everything looked amazing. They have gnocchi, they have tartufo. And like where I'm at is some rinky dink tourist trap in the middle of like the most touristy area of Providence. And then we found out she had never been to Olneyville.
I just texted you guys the pictures of these Wieners on the grease. It really is so foul looking. Oh, now that I think about it, because in my pictures here, I have I'm in my screenshots folder, and right near it, you must have gone like the week after, or maybe a couple weeks after. Hot dog on a stick. Do you remember that incident? Speaking of hot dog memories, he went to hot dog on a stick in the Fun Dungeon in Las Vegas. And he was very surprised that it wasn't just a hot dog on a stick; it was a corn dog.
That's when I found out hot dog on a stick. It's just a corn dog.
Right. He was envisioning an actual hot dog just on a stick
But why not just call it a corn dog?
because that name is taken.
Yeah. The marketing of it is
Yeah.
actually genius.
Hot dog on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, those pictures. That's a great hot
That's
dog day
so
memory.
nasty.
It is so nasty. And I remember him texting me, and he goes, "Do I have to do this? Do I?" Because it was part of the show. Do I really have to eat this? I can't do it. I get what'd you have? One bite?
Bro, when I tell you I'll eat anything, really, like I'll just power through. I have a very good ability to just I'll eat it. I took one bite of that wiener and I couldn't. And then the coffee milk just tasted like lukewarm milk.
Right.
I don't understand the appeal. I felt like they wanted to kill me in there. The guy, he's not even, I don't know if he's even an employee. He could have just showed up there and was handing out wieners. I thought he had a shank on him. I ordered an Uber. Here's how little time I spent in that restaurant. I ordered an Uber. When I ordered an Uber to get out of there, it was the same Uber. Dead serious. That's not shtick. He didn't leave. 100%.
He knew what was happening.
He's like, "Oh, I'll see you in a couple minutes."
See you in a second, bro.
That is so funny. All right, let's get headlines as we continue to celebrate National Hot Dog Day with great hot dog memories.
That picture is
it's really foul.
I'm like it's helped my diet.
Because I
get hungry, I can look at this picture. I'm not hungry anymore.
I like grease. I like fried foods. That's a foul picture. That's just tweet that out to Solana in celebration of National Hot Dog Day.
Tag Ruthie Polinsky. Damn you, Ruthie. But remember, she came on the show and admitted that she had herself never been there.
She took the assignment seriously. You wanted a place, because we said where locals go, that she gave you that place. She just wouldn't eat there, but no person would eat there by choice.
Local homeless people or local patrons, we need to clarify it this year.